Yesterday, for the fifth time, the Republican CR failed to secure enough votes to pass this chamber. After 5 failed votes, Republicans should understand they cannot go forward unless we come to a bipartisan agreement to address the health care crisis facing America. The shutdown has now lasted almost a week. The Trump-caused shutdown, and Republicans are still in the no negotiation, our way or the highway mode. And President Trump, meanwhile, is not taking this shutdown seriously. Listen to this. Instead of fixing health care, instead of reopening the government, Donald Trump seems more interested in sending money to other countries instead of focusing on the problems here at home. His administration is in negotiation right now to send a $20 billion bailout to Argentina, right in the middle of a government shutdown. You got to be kidding. Does the administration really want us to believe there's not enough money for air traffic controllers, not enough money to fix the ACA healthcare premiums, but there somehow is $20 billion available to bail out Argentina because because Trump likes the government's leader there? Give me a break. It shows you that this administration and Republicans are not serious enough when it comes to people's health care and when it comes to ending their shutdown. So, the crisis will not end by sending $20 billion to Argentina. We need to get serious about fixing the problems here at home, starting with health care. And Democrats, our position has not changed. We want the same thing that overwhelming majority of Americans want, which is to end this shutdown and halt the health care crisis that will send premiums spiking for tens of millions of people. 80% of Americans want to extend the ACA tax credits. 58% of Trump voters want to extend those credits. We need to end this shutdown and halt the health care crisis. And we can do both. It's not either or, as some Republicans seem to think. We've been wanting to talk to the president and Republicans, have serious negotiations with the president and Republicans for months. Finally, after months and months of asking Leader Thune and Speaker Johnson to sit down with Hakeem Jeffries and I, and asking the president to sit down with us, where he said yes, then he said no, finally, at the last minute, the president agreed to have one meeting right the night before money was running out. But it was not a productive discussion and nothing was agreed to. Now, yesterday, President Trump claimed that he is talking with Democrats on fixing health care. He now clearly knows that he has to show the American people at least some fig leaf of caring. So he said he's talking with Democrats on the health care issue. Only one problem. It's not true. I'm not sure what the president was talking about yesterday, but he certainly hasn't called my office or Leader Jeffries. Still, Jeffries and I happily welcome a chance to talk with the president and with Republicans, to sit down and seriously negotiate with them so we can address the health care crisis facing Americans. The sooner, the better. But it takes two sides to negotiate. And Republicans, particularly Speaker Johnson, who seems to be the nub of the crisis, Republicans still haven't come to the table in a serious way. Speaker Johnson, perhaps more than anyone else, has dug in and shut the door on any cooperation. Johnson has become a massive roadblock to progress. Yesterday, he even said, quote, "There's nothing to negotiate." And he sent the House home for yet another week. The House hasn't held a vote now for 18 days. They haven't been in session for 2 weeks. That proves beyond a doubt that Speaker Johnson is causing and not interested in ending the shutdown. Clearly, at this point, he is the main obstacle. So ending this shutdown will require Donald Trump to step in and push Speaker Johnson to negotiate. Because without the president's involvement, Speaker Johnson and MAGA Republicans in the House are increasingly dug in. Johnson has pushed this partisan, one-sided CR and told us to take it or leave it. I heard my friend, Leader Thune, say it's a bipartisan bill. There hasn't been one drop of Democratic input. You can't call that a bipartisan bill. It's a partisan bill. Anyway, Johnson pushed this partisan, one-sided CR and said, take it or leave it. I'm going home. He shut the House down now, the House of Representatives, for 3 weeks, and he has said he won't bring the House back until the Senate Democrats cave to his demands. He also continues to outright lie about Democrats trying to give undocumented immigrants health insurance through ACA or Medicaid. That was a lie yesterday, it's a lie today, it'll be a lie tomorrow. He knows that, and yet he's still saying it to distract from the real issue. He doesn't want to solve the crisis of health care premiums, so he makes up these lies and he hopes it will divert people's attention. It's not diverting our attention, Speaker Johnson. We know you're lying, and we're paying attention to what the American people need. Every action the Speaker has taken has been geared towards avoiding having to confront the core issue at hand, which is to fix people's health care. So why is he doing this? Well, in part, he doesn't want to come back. He cares more about protecting the Epstein files than protecting the American people from the health care crisis. But also, he has a very big problem. His problem is that House Republicans, his own caucus, are bitterly divided on health care. On one hand, a large number within his conference will never agree to any extension of the ACA premium tax credits. They're against it. But there's also a growing number of House Republicans who realize something needs to be done to fix this mess. Listen to this. Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of the hardest right MAGA loyalists, broke with the Speaker and said we need to fix these ACA tax credits. Let me read what she said. This is not Chuck Schumer. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am going to go against everyone on this issue because when the tax credits expire this year, my own adult children's insurance premium for 2026 are going to double, along with all the wonderful families and hardworking people in my district. So hold on to your hats. I think this is the first time I said this, but on this issue, Representative Greene said it perfectly. Representative Greene is absolutely right. Republicans can't sit by and do nothing while American families pay thousands more out of pocket for health care. If the Speaker doesn't relent and these credits expire, people will go bankrupt. People will get sick. Some will die. Inaction would be reprehensible, and the Speaker needs to realize that. And that's why when push comes to shove, Donald Trump needs to step in and get Speaker Johnson and Republicans in Congress to come to the table and engage in real negotiations to address this issue. Democrats stand ready and willing to negotiate. We urge Donald Trump and congressional Republicans to do the same. I yield the floor.